morning, I'm Julia. I'll be your student nurse today. How are you? Alrighty, can you just confirm your name and date of birth for me? Wonderful. And I'm here, I'm going to be just giving you your IV push of your antibiotic. So yeah. And then right now I'm just looking at the IV site. Any redness, pain, swelling. The answer no. I'm just gonna feel, and no swelling or warmth or heat or anything. So that's good. Put the gloves on. So again, we just have that antibiotic here for you. And I checked for allergies. It's already drawn up to 20 milliliters because it's 2 grams and 20 milliliters. And then I'm just gonna get started with a flush, and this is on a saline lock IV. Alcohol for 15 seconds. My left hand holding the IV stable. I'm gonna let that dry for 10 seconds while I get my flush ready. And I usually flush with 2 milliliters before giving the medication. This is just to check for patency, and then I'd draw back, I'd aspirate a little bit and look for a blood return, and I do see that. If I wouldn't, I would try to push the med slowly, or the flush slowly, and if I met resistance, I'd stop, and then I'd probably have to do a new IV placement. There's that 2 milliliter flush. And we're gonna alcohol off again before we give our IV push, ceftriaxone. That's again for 15 seconds. And we have our ceftriaxone here, and it's already drawn up 20 milliliters. We're just gonna attach our syringe. And then I did divide it out that it would be, and we're gonna push this over 1 to 4 minutes, but it's gonna be 2.5 milliliters every 15 seconds. So we'll start that here. I'd just be feeling with that again for any swelling while I'm pushing, and that would mean it would be infiltrated, but now we're just gonna disconnect that. And then again, we're gonna use alcohol off. for 15 seconds. And then it's per facility policy how much you have to flush with, but I'm just gonna do a full 10 milliliters and then again at the same rate because there might be some medication left in the J-Loop. So same rate, 2.5 milliliters a second, or 15 seconds, excuse me. Alrighty. And then also if your facility, if they have you cap that, you could, but otherwise just alcohol off again. And that's my saline lock. So I'm just gonna get set up for a continuous. Hi, I'm Julie, I'll be your student nurse today. Name, date of birth, confirm, good. All right. And we're just gonna assess the IV site, and this is with a continuous. We're gonna do an IV push of Ceftriax on the antibiotic. So this is running, and I've already checked that my antibiotic is compatible. So we're just gonna find the port closest to the patient. Already assessed the IV site. And alcohol off for 15 seconds. And let it dry for 10 seconds. And then we don't need to flush because it's been running and it is continuous. So then I'm just gonna push the ceftriaxone again at the 2.5 milliliters every 15 seconds using the push pause or pinch push pause technique. So. And I forgot to unclamp this, so now I'm gonna use the pinch push pause technique. It shouldn't have been clamped because it was running. for another 15 seconds. And if this had been incompatible, I would have disconnected the IV tubing and changed the tubing to 24-hour tubing, and then flush the J-loop with a full 10 milliliters, and then I would push the medication the same way I did, and then reconnect, or flush again with another 10 milliliters, and then reconnect the IV. Oh, I already alcohol. And then we're just gonna flush with 2 milliliters. And this is just to make sure that none of the medication got stuck in this chamber here. And that's that. And then the rest of the medication will run in with the continuous